Dana, I've been holding off on bringing out the scarves and the gloves, but I broke that today, and they were out. They were needed.
I know, me too. I finally pulled out the gloves because I was like, if I have to touch my steering wheel one more time and it feels like a block of ice, I just can't do it.
It's cold.
Absolutely. But when we get into the weekend, things are going to get a little bit warmer, but we're going to have to trade the warmth for the clouds and some rain moving in for Sunday night. But here's where our low temperatures for tonight are looking. I've knocked these down a couple of times because we were clear skies overnight tonight, and that's allowed our temperatures to drop very far already. I think a lot of us in the single digits, possibility of some below zero, especially in the northern mountains and in the Bangor area, some low to mid-teens along the coast, but overall, yet again, a very cold night. I've been talking about it all week. The good news is that this is probably the last really cold night of this stretch. We're going to get a little bit warmer as we go into the weekend. So clear skies or almost clear skies for tonight has allowed our temperatures to drop very far overnight, but it's going to set us up Friday for what I think is going to be the sunniest day of the week. And also, dare I say, be the best day of the week, because it's also going to be the warmest day of the stretch. Now, we're not going to quite get back to average temperatures, but we're going to be a little bit warmer than we have over the past couple of days. The graphics liked that day so much they didn't want to keep going. Once we get into the weekend, though, that's when we're going to have a warm front beyond the approach. So that means our temperatures are going to get a little bit higher as we get into the weekend, but we are going to increase cloud cover as well. So I think for most of the weekend, we're going to be mostly cloudy, if not completely overcast, especially on Saturday and as we get into Sunday as well. But if you look at the temperatures on the map, we do get a lot warmer once we get into Saturday and Sunday. Once that warm front moves through, we have that change in the wind shift. Allows for more southerly flow, so that allows us to get into some more warmer weather. But then we're also watching this system for Sunday night into early Monday, and that's going to bring us some rain to end out the weekend. So I mentioned that warm front moves through, we get more of a southerly flow that allows our temperatures to get a little bit closer to average. I think we could see some 50s on Sunday and Monday. And then we're watching this system, and this is an interesting one because of the way that it's structured. And it'll allow us to get our temperatures definitely a lot warmer as we get into Monday, but then we quickly drop off again once that system goes through. Now back to the structure of this storm. It's interesting because it's going to be warm enough where it's going to be a rain event for almost all of us, with the exception of some snow in the mountains on the back end. But take a look at the streamlines that we have here. A lot of southerly flow coming in here, which I think is going to cause some very high wind gusts, especially along the coastline for this system. So heavy rain and high winds for Sunday night into early on Monday. I think at the peak we could see in the southern coast area getting up to 50-mile-an-hour gusts, and then I think closer to down east Maine is where we could see gusts up to 60. So power outages from early Monday morning are a concern here, and we're going to keep watching the system over the next couple of days. Got some gusty winds in the marine forecast. Seas only 1 to 2 feet though. So here's what our 7-day forecast is looking like. So the cold stretch is finally coming to an end after we get through tomorrow, and then we're going to have kind of mostly cloudy skies over the weekend, but overall I don't think it's a bad weekend. And then once we get into Sunday night into Monday, that's where we have a lot of heavy rain coming in, and we'll be watching for those high wind gusts as well, Alex. So I think just to kind of prepare for that, if you have any loose objects like holiday decorations outside, just make sure you secure those before Monday.
Definitely. It was nice seeing some 50s and 40s up there.
Ooh, absolutely.
Yeah. Thanks, Dan.